We are going to work this today. Hello gorgeous people, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're here for the first time. I love you, thank you for visiting. You are the best. Today is actually a requested makeup look that I got off the gram. It'll be here, somewhere. They asked for me to make a video so that they can follow along or kind of try it out themselves, and so of course I did it. You think it was fly enough that you're gonna ask me to do it again? Like, yes B, yes, I will do it happily, gladly, just for you. Liselda, I hope you enjoy it, I hope you like it. It's just gonna be the eye makeup tutorial, and let's go. First, you get to watch me on Struggle Bus Central trying to get some dwindling supplies of concealer out, because that's what I like to prime my eyelids with for eyeshadow. And then I tap that in with my finger first, and then I go in with my blending sponge to tap it in even better to give me a nice even base. After that, I went in with the shade Bronze from the Smashbox Masterclass palette. Yes, it is supposed to be for your cheeks, but it's a powder, and I use all my powders for whatever I want, and I use this for eyeshadow transition. I don't have any tape, so I'm not going to worry about how far out I go, because I'm just going to use a Q-tip after this to clean up the line. Then, after I was happy with how much transition color I have, I went in with the Inglot shade 407. It's a nice peachy orangish color. And I also blended that into the bronzer color until I got to a place where I was happy with how much I had. A place to where I felt like no matter the fact that I'm going to put about 6 more colors on top of this color will still pop through. After that, I went in with the shade Fuse Blown from that Masterclass palette, another cheek color, and I packed that into my outer V. It's a very shimmery color, not too shimmery though, so it's pretty subtle, and I just wanted to add a nice little pop of glitter, because we will put glitter, but I wanted it to be outside of just the eyelid as well. After that, I went in with Hazelnut from the Masterclass palette, and I decided to pack that into my V as well. I used a smudge brush because I actually like how these small brushes give you a lot more control on where your eyeshadow goes on your eyelid. I have a smaller eyelid, I don't really have big eyelids, so for me, the smaller the brush the better, and then I pack on the color and work my way up, as opposed to using a big brush and hoping that it all goes well, because it rarely ever does for me. Once I get that in with the smudge brush, I went in with a smaller blending brush. It's a little tapered, but not really. It's still fluffy, and I try to blend that in the crease and the transition colors as best as possible. Once that was done, I go in with concealer and this lip liner brush, and I put, once again, the smaller the better for me. I put the concealer all over the lip liner brush, and I put that all over my eyelid. Now we're trying to draw like a semicircle on our eyelids. I did go a little bit higher than my crease because I do want to give the illusion that I have a bigger eyelid than I do, so I went a little higher. And don't worry, if you get a little bit messy while you're doing this, just pack on as much concealer as you can so you get the color and pigment come through. And once you have the concealer off the brush, you can clean it up with that same brush into a shape that you're happy with. Here you can see it's a crappy shot, but it's the best one that I had. After that, I went in with the color Dearest from Too Faced Love palette. I decided to pack that into the inner third of my eye. I am going to add some other glittery colors, but I really like how it looks when it transitions from one color to the next, that you can't really tell that they're that different, but it's enough that it adds extra depth and it looks extra vibrant on the eyelids. And we're all going for vibrant. I want this to stand out. It's glittery, it's cut crease, that's what we're going for. Next, I went in with the shade 160, also from Inglot, and I decided to put that on the biggest part of my eyelid, the middle third, because I like this glitter color that I have the most, and it also stands out more than the other ones. I want the biggest part of my eyelid to stand out more, so that's why I'm putting that color there. Next, I went to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit in medium to tan. I used the highlight from there. It's a nice greeny gold kind of color. Once again, all the powders that I have, they get used for anything and everything. That's why I went with that. Then I went back in with Hazelnut from that Masterclass palette, and I packed that into the inner corner with a slightly fluffy brush. And this is just so that I make the glitter and the transition color blend in with the crease a little bit more, just to look like it has flow as opposed to jagged edges. I didn't like how deep it was, so I deepened it even more, and I went in with Night Shoot from Smashbox Masterclass palette again, and I put very, very little with a smudge brush. I built this up as opposed to putting on a lot with a blending brush, and I worked my way up until I was happy with the depth that I got and the smokiness that I got.
Next, I took the setting spray and an eyeshadow brush into the Naked Cosmetics pigment. I don't know the color of this, but it's a nice pinky champagne color. It comes off just gold on camera, but it does have a really nice subtle pink look to it. It's just gorgeous. It's one of my favorite pigments that I have.
Now that this is done, I'm going to put on the rest of my face and I'll be back for the rest of the eye look.
Once you have the face on, I went in with the hazelnut eyeshadow again with a smudge brush, and I put that on my lower lid on the first half. I also tried to blend that in with the top eyeshadow as best as I could too. And then after that, I went back in with the Inglot shade 160 on the inner half of my lower lid, and I blended the two hazelnut and gold colors together as best as possible. Once that was done, I went in with this Aiko eyeliner, which I love. I love that it's a pen. I feel like pens are so much easier to use than the wands or brushes, and I decided to draw a nice cat wing. After all of that, I went in with the L'Oreal Double Extend Lash Mascara, and we are done.
Tutorial. I hope that Liselda, you liked it. It helped you out. I hope you tried it. If you do, girl, link me in that gram picture or Facebook, wherever you put it, because I want to see how you did this too. As for the rest of you, don't forget to subscribe and like if you like this look or if you like me and my personality. Requests can be down in the comment box. I will see you guys very shortly. I think the next video that I'm going to do is a baby haul video. So if you're interested in that for my next Prego Abroad series, number 3, stay tuned for that. I'm going to do that maybe today or tomorrow because we do have some stuff. We don't have everything, but we have some stuff. Okay guys, I hope you have a great day. I'll see you later. Thanks again for visiting. I really appreciate it. Bye!